Hey everybody. Um, I hope I can keep doing this. For some reason, there's a guy. I'm at this park here on the edge of Columbia. It's a big park, but for some reason, it's like I'm really bad at attracting mosquitoes. I've already had someone bring. I mean, there's not that many people here in this area, but I've already had people bring their dog over to take a shit within 15 feet of me. And now I've got a guy just sitting in a truck right at the edge of the parking lot I'm at, just watching me. He's been watching me now for about 15 minutes, just staring out his windshield at me. It's very odd. Yeah, he's still doing it. Hopefully he's not a serial killer. Oh God, here comes a whole family of kids. This is not working out because they're all going to come over here, I'm convinced. God, what is that? It's two adults with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Oh God, what is this? I mean, it doesn't look like a school. Aren't the kids in school? I'll bet you anything they come over me. Come over to me. Wait a minute. No, they're not. They're heading down the river. Thank God. I'm on the edge of the Saluda River. Here's what the whole point of this was today. The whole point of this was someone recently put in a comment section of one of my videos, they said, has anyone ever checked out the amount of coins that can fit into the treasure chest? The implication was he wasn't so sure you could fit all the treasure into the treasure chest. He said there's 256 gold coins, and he was even wondering whether that would fit into the treasure chest. And then he was talking about, well, then I was thinking about, yeah, and we have a bottle with a biography in it, and then we have a couple of little sculpture things, and we have a necklace and a bracelet, and I think the necklace is worth quite a bit of. Fenn wants it back. He'll pay 150 grand to get the necklace back, I believe. Anyway, I was like, yeah, nobody's actually, it's all pictures with the treasure chest. I'm not even sure I've ever seen a video of Fenn with the treasure chest. There could be one out there, I'm not sure. But my brilliant idea, if I may say so myself, was to just recreate the treasure chest using an Amazon box that I found in my closet at home. So I did. I took it one step further, and I went online and I took a picture of the chest, and I kind of, with a little bit of Photoshop, I made kind of an approximation of what of the side of the chest, and I just printed it out, and then I pasted it all over this box. So, da 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 da, the treasure chest. Yeah, I know, right? You're like, wow, that's what it looks like. Yes, 10 by 10 by 5. This is a treasure chest. This is the treasure chest. Okay? So you can see how it looks. It's it's approximately the size of it's approximately the size of a really wide shoebox. So it's not tremendously big. I put a little glitter on it. I don't know if you can see it here, but there is a little glitter on it just to approximate a little bit of shining when we're out in the woods, because what we're going to do is two things. I have a coin collection, a fairly big coin collection. Before, when I say things like that, I want to understand, you come into my condo, I got a machete, I've got a pellet gun, I got well, that machete's right there. I've got a number of knives. But this bad baby, this bad boy is always with me when I'm walking around. So don't mess with me. It's not very big. Usually it's for cutting things. I mean, duh, it's a knife. But you know what I mean, cutting open boxes and stuff. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's something I've thought about. When I did buy a buck knife that I carry now, and I got a fairly short one because the laws are, I don't know if people are aware of it, but you have all these different laws now in all the states for how long your knives can be, and so I think people keeping in mind someone might actually find the treasure with all this kind of fantasy world we're living in about finding it. I always carry a buck knife with me because what if I actually found it and someone just somehow knew it and they attacked me for my treasure? Do you think that's... See, people are already going, man, this guy's on drugs. No, folks, you don't understand. If we literally find the treasure, we're talking about a lot of money. I don't think a lot of people... I've seen people blogging about how if I found the money, I'd split it with 10 people. I don't care how many people go with me. Well, I'm going, really? You'd take $1 million, maybe you have 4 other guys with you, you'd take $1 million, find $1 million, and then automatically split it to 200,000 each? Why would you do that? I mean, I understand technically it's easier to 5 people. I would just walk around a little more on my own, not have the extra people with me. Okay, with no further ado, this is the treasure chest. I already showed it to you. That's actually the front facade, replicated many times. But the colors seem to be pretty good for bronze. I've handled bronze, so I know what bronze looks like. And here's where it gets cool. I'm going to put this down so we can see this better. Okay, so what I did was 256 gold coins, right? Here is what the treasure chest looks like inside. That's a lot of space, and the reason I can say that is because I brought with me the unorganized part of my coin collection, which is all in here. It's coins of various sizes. Now, I don't know how big Fenn's treasure hunt, his coins that he's put in the treasure chest are, okay? I don't know that, but I will show you a couple of things. This here is your typical Kennedy $half. You can see how big that is. I'm putting it in the box. So here's 3 more. Put those in the box. Here's a number more. Put them in the box. I have easily over 250 coins in this box. Here is an Eisenhower silver dollar. Like I said, most of my coin collection is organized. So we're just using the loose coins that were on the floor, and I'm glad I picked them up, and I'm going to just have to sit down and put them away. It's kind of time consuming, but I enjoy coin collecting. It kind of is like meditative when you're just going through coins. So here's more, right? More coins. Here's some really small dimes. Some mercuries. So you're saying, well, what are you doing? What I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the contents of this bag, which has far more than 250 coins. I'm going to empty it into the box, and I'm going to show you how little it takes to fill up this box. And I got one more interesting thing I think you'll find very interesting. That's why it's an interesting thing. This is the only gold coin I own. This is an 18, now check this out. Let me get one of those dimes. Here's a modern dime. That modern dime is about the size of that gold coin, right? That gold coin in 1854 was $2.50. That's a $2.50 coin, gold. A $2.50 gold coin is only the size of a dime back in 1854. So we're talking about 256 gold pieces. So I have all these different gold, silver and non-silver coins, but mostly silver. And I'm just gonna put them in the box. I'll put the camera down. So here we go. Let's fill it up. See how little of the box this is taken up? Well, this is a lot of coins right there. I don't want to. It's a lot, and they're big coins too. Hope nobody comes around while I'm doing this. I could be mugged. But don't forget. Scratch somebody if they bother me. God, there's another group of kids. I'm going to see them coming over. What are you doing? I'm going to be like, trying to get away from you. I mean, we never got to go to the friggin' park when I was a kid. Although we did get to go to Williamsburg in Virginia, which was totally cool for it. God, we got to go on the bus and spend the whole day in Williamsburg and buy things like sealing wax for your letters and quill pens, and that was a cool field trip. More. See what I'm talking about, folks? Very little here. I mean, very little space it's taken up. So you can easily throw a necklace in there. You can throw a bracelet in there. Look at all these guys. And again, a lot of Eisenhower silver dollars. But again, don't get any ideas. More. See what I mean? It just ain't. Here's the rest of it. Oh, and this, by the way, is one of the actual bags that I will be taking to collect the treasure. I will be heading out not too long from now, and to my spot. And we'll see what happens when I'm out there, and of course I'll videotape that. But I sincerely believe I'll find the treasure, so that stuff may be archived for use in a documentary or even a movie film. So anyway, see how much space there is? Tremendous amount of space. Tremendous amount of space. That's probably a few hundred coins, and some of them are quite large. So, that was the first point of what I wanted to do today. I wanted to show you how many coins could fit in this chest and how much space there is after you do that. And like I said, that's a lot of space left. A lot of space left. So hopefully that'll put to rest any ideas that, you know, the treasure chest can't fit in this. This thing can hold a lot of stuff. So, next step is going to be putting this out in various places today. I'm going to walk down the river here, and we're going to come upon it, as it were, like, oh my goodness, look what I found over here. I'm going to place it in some areas that are a little tough to see. I'm going to place it maybe a couple times. I'll put it out in areas that I don't think are tough to see. But I have to say, this color bronze, again, remembering Fenn is a very smart man. I've always said that. I learned a long time ago doing this. Fenn is very smart. I think I've figured out where the treasure is, like a lot of other people have figured out. And for him to do what he did for the poem to fit where it is, it's extremely clever. Extremely clever. But anyway, this is what we're going to be putting out there. I'm going to scotch tape it down on the top. So we'll be looking for something this size out in the wilderness later.